The opening shot of Supernova shows stars glittering against the night sky before cutting abruptly to Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci curled up in bed, naked and sleeping. It's a shift from the macro to the micro that feels perfectly fitting. Over the course of its modest 93 minutes, what becomes most powerful about Supernova isn't its narrative, which follows a relationship at a moment of profound change. Instead, it's the intense specificity with which the first-time, 36-year-old filmmaker Harry Macqueen builds the texture of that romance, exploring its every quirk and defect with clear-eyed acuity. Firth and Tucci play Sam and Tusker, a long-term couple who are making the trip from the south of England up to the Lake District for a family get-together. The former is a concert pianist who has put his career on the back burner to act as a primary caregiver for the latter, who is suffering from early-onset dementia but seems, at first, anyway, unable to fully confront the limitations his illness has imposed on him. Interestingly, the word dementia itself is never mentioned, neither is the fact that they're a gay couple ever registered as something out of the ordinary to their friends and family. In all likelihood, it probably wouldn't invite judgment from the middle-class milieu that populates the film. But it's immediately clear that this isn't meant to be a utopic vision of queer acceptance, but something more matter-of-fact. Much of this boils down to Firth and Tucci's brilliant chemistry. The relationship feels convincing from the very first shot, continuing through the charming repartee and gentle bickering which somehow avoids drifting into cliché. They butt heads over GPS directions and who is taking up the most space in the bed of their RV, before swiftly reconciling over a packet of crisps that one of them has bought for the other at a gas station. What else makes or breaks a relationship like a long drive, after all? The epic sweep of the landscape framing the movie is visually ravishing, shot by veteran cinematographer Dick Pope, most famous for the dusky, painterly tones of his collaborations with Mike Leigh. But it's more than just an elegant backdrop, also serving as a bass note over which Firth and Tucci's relationship blossoms, wilts, and begins to grow back again. The genre of masculinity that both men, among the most respected actors of their generation, have come to represent, one of kindness, warmth, and emotional intelligence, has never been more beautifully expressed. "I want to be remembered for who I was," Tucci says in a pivotal scene, "but not for who I'm about to become." It's a high point in both their careers, simply for how perfectly it captures their enduring appeal as performers. There's a reason why critiques of films that cast straight actors to play gay or trans characters are rarely leveled at projects like Supernova, a love story between two white, middle-class, middle-aged men.